buhay.
Yes.
At kaya nila mag-split.
Yep, ito yung dangers na sinasabi natin kanina sa draft. Even though Nxp went for the right mindset, again, you have the superior team fighter with the Alice and the Angela last pick, but you are still facing the Ling problem. Again, hindi nila masasagot tong Ling na to because of the nature of their draft. Because if they try to split push with Benedetta, suddenly the 4 heroes that are left will just lose to the Esmeralda.
Oo, lugi talaga. And again, nabanggit natin dito, they don't have any catch para dito kay Hajizi unless ibuhos ni James yung second skill niya doon.
Oo, unless magkamali siya, Haji.
Oo, at pwede rin or maduo. Kasi I think enough ng time yung stun ni Yawi nung back siya at yung stun ng Alice. I think enough ng time.
Enough naman. Problem is, kailangan mahuli mo si Ling na wala siyang ultimate.
Oo, at
kasi may free pass si Ling eh. That's the very nature of Ling. It's really hard to take him down kapag walang ultimate. So very conditional pag mapapatay mo siya. Actually, bottom lane, may nag-1v1 doon. That's the Ling and the Benedetta. This will always happen. The split push of the Benedetta and Hajizi split pushing for Omega Esports. And paulit-ulit yung mangyayari to, the Lord Reset will always happen because Omega Esports, they're looking to split them up.
Magkakasaikuan na ngayon, Midnight. At dito na papapasok yung trap na sinasabi natin. Yes, may damage output dito ang NXP, but Omega outplaying them in every way possible. Besides the fact na may escape yung Ling, may second skill din si 1-1 dito. Kaya hindi mo rin basta-basta mahuhuli. And the fact na maganda yung zone dito ni Hayes, ni Heat and Kenoshi, hirap na hirap.
Triangle offense man.
Wow.
Triangle offense, hindi makapasok kaya pumasok si Yawi. This is a backshot that can do this, but the problem is the overwhelming damage of the Kagura and the Pakito. Mind you, it's just a Pakito tangen. Nire-resist naman nila. Always look for a potential outplay.
Mapaburn siya dito. Pasok si Angela dito, but James is down.
Very methodical.
Wow! OMG, targeting the right person at the right place at the right time. And ito yung hindi mo pwedeng underestimate sa team na to. Alam nila pag sinabing focus fire sa isang tao, doon talaga sila.
Oo, Manji, nakita mo diba yung bilis, yung urgency ng decision making ng OMG. Nung nakita nila na wala ng buhay si Yawi, immediately reset the Lord. Nung hindi na nila abot si Yawi, okay, ito na lang si James. Focus, 4 heroes were focusing down on the Alice. Now, Rene J is being chased by 4 heroes while Hajizi is getting his farm, probably split push the bottom lane and mid lane, but OMG still have the control. Now, they have taken the Lord, and this will make life harder for NXP because hindi lang si Ling yung problema mo, dadagdag pa si Lord.
Dadagdag si Lord. Lord is at level 2. Pupunta dito sa top lane. This is a 20-minute game right now, Midnight. We're looking at late game items right now. Kapansin-pansin na meron ding blade armor dito, si Heat. Just to negate this Claude.
Yep, sasanin lang talaga nila.
Oo. Ito yung dilemma, Midnight. Laging mauna ang Ling kaysa sa Benedetta. Sa split.
Tama ba? Kasi mas mobile si Ling compared to the Benedetta. Even though mas invasive mas evasive pala si Benedetta, Ling is just a global map presence.
At speaking of map presence, eto na, sabi ng OMG, gera na natin. James now falling low. Mabuhay kaya si James this time. Mukhang kaya niya mabuhay with the flowing blood, pero nawala na rin si Hayes doon sa ng gilid. Napakagandang sagot mula dito sa NXP. Eto na yung sinasabi natin AOE-centric damage output as Hayes is down for a minute. Meanwhile, pasok si Kurt dito. Kahit na kayo maputo pa. Na-reset dito si X-Sword. Kurt, siya na lang mag-isa dito, pero ako makakawala pa siya. Nako, H2O nandito na din. Toshi, buhay pa rin. Ang dami buhay pa rin sa second. OMG! Wala na rin si Renny J. And I think this is it. OMG! Omega is back. At makakuha sila ng pinakaunang puntos nila dito sa MPL Season 7.
You know, this is still the skill of a world contender, the mechanical and technical approach of the game.
And look at this.
Wala, relax.
Relax na relax.
Another day at the office.
Methodical and again, fundamentals for the side of Omega. Wow. And that winning moment is brought to you by Oppo A94. Experience gaming at full speed with the Oppo A94. Get yours now for 13,999. Ang ganda ng laban na yun, Midnight, no? Magkaibang style eh.
Pero alam mo yung pili ko bukang bibig kasi ng Omega, binasic eh. Alam mo yung approach kasi parang nasubtaan na lahat. Pag lumaban yung NXP, nag-alert tayo, reset natin, split push Ling, kapag may hero na kalahati ng HP focus doon. So sobrang methodical ng approach ng Omega, and I think it's really hard to break that for a team like NXP kasi they have this crazy approach that they just love to fight. And kung gusto mong mangyari yun, you need to pick the proper heroes for it.
Proper heroes talaga. I think isang factor din dito yung Angela kasi parang bidin yung damage ng next play. Yung mga ganong pasok ng side ng Omega, pwede ma-punish yun kung meron kayong enough burst first din eh.
Yes.
And I think nabitin talaga yon, win shot lang. And wow, Omega is back. Again, the story, kaya-kaya nilang mag-keep up or mag-stay ahead. Ipakasan na natin to sa ating analyst na si Wolf.
Thank you so much, casters, at pag-usapan natin kung paano nga ba nakabalik ang Omega back to their form. My name is Wolf, and I'm gonna be breaking down that game number 1 between Omega versus Nxp, where Omega won in a very decisive manner. By the way, the following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart free games for all. At bakit ko nasabi na nagbalik ang Omega? They are really comfortable with this. Masasabi ko na back na ang Omega in action kapag hindi na sila super reactive dun sa ginagawang draft ng kalaban, pati na rin in-game. Tapos, kapag tinignan mo yung kanilang galawan, ang swabe talaga. Just like you said, a well-oiled machine. Yan naman ang sinasabi natin laging sa Omega. May method at laging nakikita natin na fundamental ang kanilang laruan. We can see that Keith on this Pakito, sobrang crucial ng kanyang ginagawa for the team. Not only because of the control, pero yung early game spike na nakuha ng Omega, yung panggulo nila sa mga ginagawa ng NXP, particularly dahil farm-dependent ang NXP. Meron silang Claude, Benedetta, and Alice, so much late game potential from NXP, pero magagawa lang nila yun kapag nakapag-farm sila. Unfortunately, that wasn't the dahil tinulungan ni Keith at ng Kagura ni Hayes na mahirapan ang NXP sa simulan laban. Following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart, the official tournamental co-partner of the NPL. Free to game great with Smart free games for all. At nakikita natin na sa laban na yun, we'll see how effective the 1-1 and the lane is. Kaya ko din gustong sabihin na fundamental uli ang approach ng Omega dahil sa highlights, mapapansin natin na hirap ang NXP when it comes to the overall or the grand scheme of things, kumbaga. Kasi nga naman, anong way nila para huli yung lane bigla? Ang ganda ng pagkaka-pick dito sa lane because hindi siya ganun ka-problemado sa laban na to. And then of course, you have this 1-1 naman na sinasagot yung back siya. Sa lane ay pwedeng makalamang sa 1-1 kung iisipin. At kung late game ang usapan, kuha ka lang ng Wind of Nature, okay ka na versus the Claude. There will be, in the highlights, a part where makikita natin kung gaano ka-impactful si Mr. Fundamental Heath. Pero most of this time kasi ang talagang highlights ay makikita natin mula kay Hajizi at kay Kofizi. We will see the strength of this lane kasi ang kailangan niyang hintayin ay mag-ulti yung mga members ng NXP or i-burn yung kanilang mga skills kasi pwede na siyang lumaban. So much damage potential. And James, on this Alice, maganda lang ng performance. However, kulang pa rin. Kasi kailangan talagang mag-farm ng isang Alice. If you're looking at the damage output of Omega, sabihin na natin may damage over time sila dahil 1-1 to, medyo mabagal mag-deal ng damage. But overall, with Kagura, tapos meron ka pang link, kung iisipin, burst pa rin yan. Physical and magical combination. And ito na yung pinakamalapit na play. As you can see, look into Heath. Yung kanyang timing ng knock-up with the ultimate, ita-time niya ng sobrang sakto. Pagdating ni H2O, malapit na siya bumalik sana sa BMI niya or at least yung nag-blazing duet siya, obviously with the knock-up, canceled yun. So the sustain the damage will not be there. Perfect timing para ma-burst siya ni Curtizi pati na rin ni Hajizi. Afterwards, talagang methodical na approach ng Omega. Back to business. Back to their official of day's work, di ba? Hindi talaga yung Omega. When they're comfortable with their lineup, they know how it works. Magpapunish sila ng isang isang Alice na nasa mid lane nagpakita. At alam nila na si Yawi ay low na rin, pati wala ng ultimate. So there's really no one stopping them from killing the members of NXP. After nila mapatay yung Alice, diretso doon sila sa Bandang Lord area. At makikita natin na napakaganda na ng control ng side ng Omega doon sa mapa. Again, to sum it all up, all understanding coming out from Omega, comfortable sa kanila, sila sa kanilang balat dahil ito yung mga gusto nilang picks. This game highlights are brought to you by Smart, the official tournamental co-partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart free games for all. By the way, makikita natin ng MVP ng ating laban. So many crucial MVP performances, but overall mukhang ang talagang nag-silent.
Mga nanonood, ending tayo sa second game. Ending. Ano lang, i-ending ng score. Bigyan ito 50 pesos Gcash.
Break through your own limits, rise above, and be free to gain great with free games for all.
Comment nyo lang yung hula yung ending ng score.
He Tochi with 60
Gcash tayo, Gcash.
And yung kanyang objective damage, I think daw sila, obviously, because this is Esmeralda, pero yung kanyang kill participation, 43%. I believe na kung titingnan natin ang mga kanyang ambag doon sa laban na yon, it's more about just making it so na dadating sa late game na nakakapag-farm ang ating lane as well as the 1-1. And very crucial ang early game na pang-pressure ni Toshi. Kaya nga naman nakapag-farm at Omega doon sa kanilang side laners. Better than what Nxp did. That was just game number 1. Excited to see more of game number 2. Ibalik na natin sa ating mga casters.
Ang masasabi ko lang ay nagising na nga ang Omega sa last week's slump na nangyari sa kanila, and nakita natin yung classic movements na sinabi nga ni Wolf, fundamentals from everyone to the point na hindi na natin malaman kung kanino ba mapupunta yung MVP, and the silent MVP was Toshi. Tama ba, Midnight?
Yeah, and syempre, ito yung factor na hindi natin pag-usapan kanina. No? Of course, Ling will split push, 1-1 with just farm, reset the Lord if need be. Pero yung team fighter ng Omega Esports, ito yung kumontrol sa NXP na parang, okay, may mga ginagawang kampi ko, ako bahala kay NXP.
Yeah, it was the Esmeralda, even though may back siya doon, isa lang yung death ni Toshi dito.
Yeah.
Ngayon ang tanong sa NXP, anong adjustment ang kailangan nilang gawin? Again, ako, honestly, nabibitin ako sa damage nila. Nabibitin ako. So ngayon, who will make the smart choices in the draft? Catch it next, brought to us by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of DMPR. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Here we go, Midnight. This is game number 2.
Gcash ha,
Again.
bahala kayo.
Ako, honestly, nabitin ako sa damage ng NXP. Meron na si H2O, pero I think para sa kanila, kailangan pa nila ng extra kasi tumatagal yung laban eh.
Yeah, kinulang talaga sila pagdating sa damage. If nakita niyo yung score kanina, even H2O was sitting at a 5.2 score rating, which doesn't really amount to much with a Claude. So, ang problema kasi ni Nxp kanina is that yung main juggle nila was countered by a single item. Actually, 2 cores on their side were countered by a single item. Isang Wind of Nature lang shot down kagad yung Benedetta tsaka yung Claude. James was doing majority of the damage on their side. Again, the idea is good. You go for the team fights, pero you pick the proper heroes for it, and medyo payat din talaga yung Angela kanina.
Sobrang tama ka, Midnight. Ngayon, ang tanong, pipiliin pa kaya nila yung Angela or pipiliin sila ng ibang damage output dito? Remember na binaban ngayon ng Omega itong main hero na to, itong Eve na to. We have same bans for Omega just like game number 1. Meanwhile, 1-1 naman ang nawala dito para sa kanila. Magbe-Benedetta kaya ulit ang NXP sa kanilang first pick?
I think so. Next play opted to go to for the 1-1 ban instead of Sylvana. So, ino-open na yung option na yun for Omega Esports. But there's still a lot of tank options for Heat. No? Hindi pa naman nauubusan ng heroes ng Omega. So, I think that's the proper play. It is actually the smart choice for next play here. And the better one is to go still with the Benedetta. Either that or go for Pakito, comfort hero ni Yawi yan. As in, outside MPL, yung mga tournament leagues natin dyan, Yawi showed his excellence on the hero.
And ngayon, nakita na ng NXP na okay, ito na yung adjustment natin. Wag muna natin ipakita itong ating jungler. Meanwhile, kuha muna tayo ng isang hero na baka pwedeng tank or pwedeng ang side
Flex, no?
And flex, napakagandang flex nito for NXP. Meanwhile, Omega sticking to the same plan. Esmeralda once again.
I like it.
And ano to? Sylvana and Esmeralda. Bakit ka I like it dito, Midnight?
It's a good hero against Pakito. It's a good hero against the possible Benedetta of next play. Even though si Pakito, no, kapag fighter ka, you're one of the few heroes that can actually fight inside the ultimate of Sylvana. But the thing is, if this is tank next play, if this is a tank Pakito for next play, it limits the roaming potential of the hero. Because the nature of the Sylvana is that it sits inside the bush.
Yeah.
And kung ikaw yung Pakito, nakakairita na hindi ka makapunta sa mga bushes kasi may threat na may baka makasalubong ang Sylvana.
At hindi ka rin makapag-dash in, dash out.
Yes.
Dahil nga, natutulak ka eh.
Oh, tutusa ka, may Imperial Justice ka pa pag tumakbo ka, diba? Hindi ka naman makakawala doon.
Definitely Midnight. So ngayon, sabi ng next play, sige, wala kaming pakialam kahit ma-hold kami ng Sylvana. Meron kaming Benedetta and ninakaw nila yung Ling na pwedeng possible pick ng Omega dito. Midnight, for me, this is kind of greedy.
Yes.
para dito sa next play. Bakit nga ba?
You showed the link too early, and there's still a lot of potential counters that can come out from Omega Esports. I think this is an easy Claude game, to be honest, for Omega Esports. They can play it side lane, pwede ring jungle. Kaya ako nasabing Claude is kapag tinignan mo yung dalawang heroes na next play dito, no, they don't really invade that well against a Sylvana.
Parang malulugi pa sila sa Sylvana actually.
Oo.
Pwede pa silang ma-outplay
Yep.
ng Sylvana dito. So yes, pero I think nang sa Psycho ang next play dito. Sabi nila dito, o sige, kami naman ang magliling. Kahit na for us, medyo greedy nga. Pero we have ourselves a Natalia for the third pick ng Omega. First time ata natin to nakita
Oo.
sa MPL.
Yes. Actually, hindi nga pinapansin yun eh.
Nawala to actually sa meta natin.
Oo. Hindi na nga binaban. Actually, I thought that most of the PH teams would ban out Natalia, and now it's on the hands of Omega Esports. There are 3 players that I think highly of when I'm seeing Natalia. Greed is number 1. Haze is number 2.
Oh, so napunta kay Haze.
Oh.
Itong
Next time ko na
hero.
sabihin yung number 3.
I think this is a signature pick then for the side of Omega. I remember nung season 5 nung umabot tayo ng 60-minute game
Yeah.
with Omega against Onyx. Ito yung kanilang main pick,
Mhm.
the Natalia. And I think, is it great against the Ling?
Oh yes. It's good against Paquito, good against Benedetta, good against the Ling. Because these 3 heroes rely on using their skills.
Oh.
Hindi sila tulad ng Alice na sige bahala ka diyan pag nagpakita ka ultihan kita. Hindi sila tulad ng Roger na kapag hinampas mo yung Roger, di mo napatay, papatayin ka. Etong tatlong heroes na to, kapag hindi mo sila napatay, tatakbuhan ka lang nila, hindi ka papalagay niyan.
Kaya naman pala, no? Kasi itong mechanics to eh. Ang
Yes.
Benedetta, Ling, at saka ang Paquito eh. So
Yep.
with the Natalia, madidisrupt yung
Yes.
next play this time.
Nalilimit yung effectiveness, yung effectivity nito tatlong heroes na to just because of the presence of Natalia. Add to that, hindi lang yung factor na kapag nawawala yung Natalia, baka hampasin ka niya. It also tells you na pag wala yung Natalia, there are certain moves in the map that you cannot make.
Definitely, dahil kayang-kaya patumbahin ng Natalia, Benedetta, pag tama yung timing. Again, kayang pumalag ng Benedetta, pero talagang ano yan eh, psychohan yan.
Yes.
Psycho battle yan eh, kapag may kalaban kang Natalia. So, kailangan mag-ingat ng next play dito dahil lagi nila itong iisipin. Moving forward tayo ngayon, midnight. We have ourselves the Claude ban sa next play na foresee din nila yung possible Claude pick dito. Omega, ang hinihintay natin sa kanila ngayon ay junglers. Open pa ang Nation Shield.
Yes, open ang Yushin Shin, but I think the more feasible option for Omega Esports is to go for the Roger.
Roger.
Even though it's not one of their signature heroes, Roger is really good in this game because of the presence of the Natalia and the Sylvana. Imagine niyo na lang na kunwari, naka-snowball yung Omega Esports. Ang daming moves na nga na hindi pwede gawin ng next play, and ibibigay mo pa yung resources mo sa Roger na pwedeng mag-invade ng jungle nyo kasi nga hindi kayo pwede basta-basta gumalaw
Totoo.
dahil may nagtatagong Sylvana sa bush at may nawawalang Natalia.
At mukhang yun nga ang bina nila dito.
Sayang.
Oo, yun nga ang bina nila dito.
Roger wins games kasi.
Midnight. Kasi I think with the Natalia and the Sylvana na mapapapula, maamoy agad ni Roger. Tapos
Oh yes, definitely.
game na agad eh. So yeah, I think that is a good adjustment para dito sa dalawang teams natin with next play banning the Roger. Pero ngayon, midnight, Harit, napakabilis ng pick dito ng Omega. Alam nila nung binan yung Roger. O sige,
Oo.
yung isa na kagad. Ba't ka napapailing? Ba't ka napapalakpak dito?
Kasi sa next play, kita mo na yung tatlong pwede mag-course. So, the idea is, against this lineup, you need 2 cores on the side of Omega. 1 jungler and possibly 1 marksman or a side lane mage. Now, Alice is out of the option. The remaining options are Yi Sun Shin and the Harith. So, as much as possible, pick the Harith. Kasi pwede pang kunin na next play yan. Kasi pwede pang mag-flex na next play na gawing Paquito tank and
Yeah.
then pick up the Harith for Renegade. So I really like the approach here from Omega Esports. It looks like Dale is still drafting on his team.
Mukhang inaral talaga nila dito ang pwedeng i-draft ng next play.
Oh, wow.
Pero okay!
Wow!
It's back!
Wow!
Exhort ka dito
I like this. I love the draft pattern for both teams.
para dito sa next play. Something new na makikita natin dito sa MPL. Pero medyo nostalgic to, midnight. This is the championship kadita na meron si Exhort.
Oo.
He's been winning local tournaments with this hero na makikita natin ngayon. Natatapat sa may pagka-hybrid lineup para sa akin ng side ng Omega. It's a 50-50 draft.
Honestly, these picks are perfect for both teams. Again, sinabi natin yung Yisun Shin tsaka Harit, yun talaga yung option for Omega. So immediately, pipick mo kagad yun kapag kaya mo. They snatch up the Harit para hindi makaw na next play. And perfect answer for next play. I think the Kadita and the Kai fits the lineup perfectly. And Kadita counters 4 heroes on the side of Omega with the exception of the Yisun Shin.
Oh man, binanggit natin kanina yung lack of damage na meron sa next play Midnight. This time, present na yon kapag
Oo.
umabot ng late game with the Kadita. And yes, nag-agree ako, yung Ocean's Oddity, huli kagad yung Harit sa loob ng Zaman Force. Kita mo kagad. Even yung Sylvana, shoot kagad
Oo.
yung Ocean Oddity, tapos mag-grab
Yes.
in ka.
Exactly. And I love the Akai pick just to make sure na kapag nag-Zaman Force si Harit, tulak mo lang palayo.
Akala natin it's all over for the draft ng next play doon. Pero may onting bawi sila. But they're up against a team, Omega, na nasa momentum ngayon. Meron again na Natalia ni Heat this time ang gagamit Midnight. Hindi si Hayes.
Actually, I like this approach. Kanina sa draft, iniisip ko whether magme-mage ba yung Sylvana or magtata. Kasi he needs a lot of sustain. Hindi pwedeng catch lang siya rito sa game na to. They need more damage kasi hindi reliable enough yung Harit and YSS sa early game. So if you're able to get that, then suddenly all 5 heroes on your side are threat against Nxp. So medyo naiintindihan ko yung switch nila dito na instead of Hayes playing the Natalia, Hayes is now playing the Sylvana kasi magme-mage build si Sylvana this game.
Yeah, mukhang damage ang gustong gawin dito ng Omega. Tsaka na muna tayo mag-tank build. Tsaka na muna tayo mag-sustain.
Oo.
Kailangan muna natin bigyan ng space ang ating mga core heroes
Yep.
para makakuha tayo ng early game aggression. Dahil Midnight, again, nag-agree ako sa'yo, AoE-centric stunts ang meron ang next play.
Yes.
So talagang kapag umabot late game,
wow.
yan, makagagaya niyan, pwede silang ma-out damage.
Ang aga nung execute ni Heats, and I really love how Hayes is playing the lane against the Kadita as much as possible. Iso-zone mo siya para hindi siya makakuha ng XP. Now he's forced to go back to his space and may mamimiss siyang minion waves dito. So that means unang magle-level 4 si Hayes dito, which will be a big threat. But Heat is now being taken out by the Ling.
At yun ang nagiging dilema kapag meron kang kalaban na isang Natalia. Lalo na't kapag hindi ka agad makakapatay ang Natalia. Yes, may scout kayong makukuha dito but you don't want to give those skills na meron para sa side ng next play. So may onting kalamangan dito si H2 laban kay Had JZ. We're now looking at the matchup dito sa baba. Midnight, Toshi confident enough para gawin yung mga ganong movements.
Grabe yung mechanics, no? Grabe yung mga micro skills. Talagang, ito yung mga type ng players na talagang hirap galawan sa lane nila.
Hirap
Kasi
talaga.
if you have certain moves, alam mong limited lang yung conditions mo para mahuli mo yung ganitong klaseng player. And knowing
Yeah.
Toshi, he is one of the hardest players to take down on his lane. So may hirapan din talaga yung NXP contest ng Esmeralda na to.
Ito yung mga tipong kabisado yung limits
Oo.
Nung isang hero, alam niya kung cooldown. Actually, di na tumitingin sa cooldown.
Oo,
Yan
alam
na
ng daliri niya.
Kabisado na yan. Meanwhile, the first turtle will go in the hands of Had GZ. At yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. Imperial Justice para dito kay
Nice.
Hayes. Sino mahuli ngayon? That is going to be Exort na hindi na makakapagpatubig. That is OMG winning that trade pare. Dalawa na wala sa side ng NXP.
Oh,
Renny
Renny
J magabol dito. May heal para kay Curtizy dito. Renny J, mapapadash in. Curtizy, may Zaman Force pa pa. Hindi na
may
kailangan.
crewhan.
May crewhan. Synchro Vision out. As Renny J, masyado ata nag-overstay dito. Heat, meron pa ba siyang execute? Yes, meron.
Oh, dash!
Pero makikita dito si Heat ni Yawi. Protektado dito si Renny J. Grabe yung laban na to, Midnight.
Ganda nung block, no? Parang labanan ng labanan ng mechanics talaga, no? Pero I love I love the rotation from Omega Esports. They understand that the team fight for NXP now, this game is really, really weak. So kapag nag-group up sila, ang tanging punish lang is makakakuha ng further exchange kills ang NXP. But with the presence of Sylvana and Esmeralda on these fights, they have complete control. At dagdag pa natin dyan yung Mountain Shocker, no? Yung vision na pinoprovide ni Yisun Shin. It does help out the Natalia on taking out these informations against NXP.
Definitely Midnight. Actually, para sa side ng NXP, kahit papano, nakakabawi pa rin dito si H2.
Oo.
Kasi looking at H2, he's having this great league game right now. Makakuha siya ng third plating dito, ang taas nun. Tapos nakakuha pa siya ng 2 libreng kills
Oo.
na walang kahit anong contest. So with this, nako,
Grabe si James, ha?
Oo.
Nagpapakita, meron ding pakito skills.
pumapalag pa rin, kabisado pa rin kung may shield.
Sword.
Dito, ang Esmeralda.
Oh
Meanwhile,
my
eto
God!
na nga yung sinasabi natin grab wave. Zaman Force para dito sa side ng OMG. Mabuhay kaya dito si GZ. Mukhang hindi na as Renny J will go for the dash in. Renny J ang mawawala pa rin ngayon. Dalawa mawawala sa OMG. Magandang trade para sa side ng NXP. Wala pa si James doon. But man, nakita mo yung damage. Exort putting in the rough waves damage. Pero may onting pagbawi pa rin ng OMG. So still, both of the teams overextending. Talagang hindi pumapayag na hindi ma-even yung trade.
Oo, pero pabor yun for NXP again as you've said. Ganda ng pasok ni Extort no, with the Katita. Now has purchased the Clock of Destiny. So the sustain is there and the damage will be there after 4 minutes. Curtizy, Zaman Force may top lane, may crewhan lang.
Alam mo, Midnight, dito ata papasok yung ano eh, yung kailangan nilang respetuhin yung Ocean's Oddity.
Oh yes.
Masiset upan talaga sila ng masiset upan eh.
Yep.
Again, this is a Harit, easy target. Yung lalo-lalo na yung Silvana.
Oo.
Kasi Silvana mismo yung gagawa ng target eh.
Alam mo parang, sige, talunan mo ako. Ganun
Oo.
yung Silvana dyan eh.
Yeah. So, man, ito AOE damage output ang dami sa NXP. Meron silang Hurricane Dance. Meron silang Tempest of Blades. Nagiging delikado ngayon yung OMG. Bakit? Una, hindi na naging effective yung Natalia play nila. And unti-unti sila napipitas. Look at this. Even though lamang ang OMG sa pera, pero yun lang.
Batuhan, Manjin.
Batuhan pala.
Alam mo, mahina walang galit.
Oo, men, gusto ko sana sabihin na lumalamang ng NXP eh. Pero kasi nakakuha din yung OMG dito ng mga crucial pickups. Kagain yan.
Grabe, ayaw magpapigil ng Omega Esports, Manjin.
Sabi ng Omega dito, kaya nyo kami 5 on 5, idadaan namin sa mga 2 on 2.
Oo,
Idadaan namin sa mga 1 on 1. Oo.
Sabi nila dito, alam mo, sige, suntukin mo ako sa kaliwa, suntukin ko yung kanan mo. Tapos may bonus pa na sinampal.
Oo. So ngayon Midnight, yes, ang ganda na nagiging game ni H2. Pero yung space yung macro play style nandito
Hindered
sa OMG, oo.
Oh, yeah, tulad yan, na-force out yung ultimate. And alam mo, Manjin, ang question ko talaga ever since nag-start tong game na to, saan nakukuha ni Hajizi yung farm? Nung early game, nakakuha ng 2 kills si H2O, level 7 siya, level 6 si Hajizi. After a minute, ngayon, tignan mo yung advantage. Nga, level 9 sila parehas, pero there was a time na level 8 lang si H2O, level 9 si Hajizi. Alam mo yung paano magtataka ka, may extra minion bang pinafarm si Hajizi?
Lagi no? Lagi. Well, hindi siya tatawaging KDA machine Kasi kayong KDA, alam ko may onting ano din doon may onting pera, gold na pwede ka
Uy,
makaunt.
ganda ng huli kay Kurt.
Pero sa wakas, nakuha yung NXP dito na magandang huli. It's all about the pickoffs right now, Midnight. Para sa game na to. Wala pa tayo masyado nakikita ng explosive team fight. Pero you're talking about kanina na itong NXP, yes, nakakuha sila ng lamang. Pero bakit nga ba naninigate? Dahil lang ba dito sa Natalia pick na to?
Yes, this is the information given by Omega Esports. Of course, syempre, pag gumawa ng galaw yung NXP, there's a certain valuable information that they already see. Tapos papatungan mo pa kung ano man yung nakikita ni Hit. So, Omega Esports, they can always calculate another play. Kapag gumawa ng movement si NXP, laging may katapat yan. And knowing them, they have this methodical approach. Kapag nakakakuha si NXP ng kill, there's always a trade. Now, nakakuha sila ng kill dito kay Hayes. They're eyeing already at the third, pero napakaganda ng pwesto ng NXP. Ready sila.
Tignan natin kung crucial ba yun Pasok si Exort dito. Ocean's Oddity. Hajizi with the Blood. Zaman Force para dito kay Curtizy. Exort! Pwede dito siya dito mag-grab waves out. Yung Stone Roamer ay nasa side ng OMG dito kaya di kagad makapasok ng NXP. Ngayon si James ang tinahabol. James, napagamit dito. Wala pa siyang substance. Habang si Toshi magsi-second skill lang. And there you go. Kagaya ng sinabi mo, Midnight. Every time na makapita sa NXP, hindi papayag ang OMG na hindi maka-trade. They know kung kaya nila papasok
God,
ngayon. Look at this. Curtizy with the Zaman Force in. Sabay kuha ng purple. Nasa purple sila agad, Midnight.
Grabe.
Hindi nga sila nag-turtle.
Ito yung sinasabi natin sa OMG, no? Again, methodical, objectives first. Sabi nila, guys, pwede tayo mag-turtle. Pero bakit tayo mag-turtle kung pwede natin kunin yung resources ng NXP? And dito may explain kung saan kinukuha ni Hajizi yung farm niya, no? This is the disparity effect. It causes a huge gold lead with you kasi pina-farm mo yung resource ng kalaban.
At dahil doon, Hajizi with the BOD at meron pang instant turtle. Napakayaman ngayon ng side ng OMG. Look at that. 5K para kay Hajizi dito. Tama ka nga, Midnight. Maging ako nagtataka na saan niya nakukuha tong farm na to. Yes, H2O, may farm siya dito. Pero kasi 2-0-3 si H2O.
Good lane game eh.
Si Hajizi may death eh.
Yes, eto sa may top lane na si Hit, mapapatay. Actually, nakuha ni Renny J yung kill. Haji hindi makaka-rest back. Pero gusto ko lang i-highlight Manjin, si Curtizy on that turtle contention for both teams.
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng ginawa niya. He forced out the ultimate from Exort and he used the Zaman Force. Saan ka makakita ng Harit na hindi nagtitipid ng Zaman Force? And kinokondisyon yung sarili na, okay guys, Counter tayo ng Kadita. 4 sa heroes natin mahihirapan pag hindi niya ginagamit yung ultimate niya. Puwersahin ko.
Puwersahin mo. Pag nawala na yung ultimate,
Laban tayo.
pasok tayo. Kasi
Yes.
again, I think yung Zaman Force, mas mabilis yung magiging cooldown nun laban sa Rough Waves.
Yep. Kaya ang ganda nung ang ganda nung ideology behind as to why he commits the Zaman Force.
Oo.
Talagang alam mo kung ano yung pinaforce niya. Ganda nung huli ni Yawi actually. Haji caught out here by the Akai and Ling 304 na si H2 Woman.
This is vintage Xiaomi at ito yung hinahanap kanina pa ng NXP, yung mga paisa-isang pitas lang. Anong bawi ngayon sa side ng OMG? Nako,
Oh,
may
James!
taksan dito. Nice na para kay James dito. Nawala si Curtisi. Tatlo na lang na sa side ng OMG. Yawi buhay pa din. Hindi niya naman gamit yung execute niya. James with a beautiful jump stance uppercut para dito kay Curtisi. Nawala ngayon yung 2 main cores ng OMG. Ito na ba ang chance ng
Oh
NXP?
my God, look at this Paquito! Ginawa niya kay
Oh.
Curtisi kanina and Hayes is feeling the same thing. Ang ganda nung ginagawa ni James. Naka-purify si Curtisi, mind you. Pwede niyang tanggalin yung knock-up ni Paquito. Pero ang ganda kasi nung spacing. After the first ultimate, uses the second skill to dash in and hinintay niya yung purify bago niya in-ultimate na ulit. And this is the perfect or flawless execution from James on this Paquito.
Men, James 0-3 siya dito pero he's making the plays
Oh
para sa
my
next play
God.
dito. Unti-unti
Hindi ba
nagpupull ang
tumama?
side ng
Ang ganda.
OMG. Hindi lang si James, pati si Yawi. Pinag-usapan natin ito kanina midnight na marami silang catch. Meanwhile, sabi dito ng Curtisi, eto na, babawi na kami. H2O, pasok ngayon. Ultimate MS of Blades. Mawawala ba si Hajizi dito? Hajizi nawala na din. Toshi, inatake nila yung orange
Oh,
man dito. Habang si Curtisi, tumatakbo pa rin. Toshi nasa depensa. Final blow para kay Renny J dito.
Oh.
Flash in. And Renny J will go for that kill. Pero tatlo ang nawala sa side ng, apat ang nawala sa side ng OMG. Toshi na lang ang natitira dito. Nandito pa rin si H2. Walang retribution. But midnight, pinag-usapan natin kanina yung mga catch
Yep.
ng NXP at nakikita natin yun ngayon.
Alam mo, Manjin, sobrang commendable ni James this game. Sinabi mo na 0-3 and 7 si James on this Paquito, but he has been flawless with the execution and initiation for NXP. Following it up with the teammates that he has. Again, Omega Esports dito, they need to force out the ultimate from Exort. Pero sabi ni James dito, naisa nyo na kami kanina. Hindi na mauna si Exort. Ako na.
Ako na mauuna. Alam mo pare, meron pa silang plan B eh. If ever na hindi tumama kasi dito yung ultimate ni James, ang ginagawa nilang plan B, si Yawi,
Si Yawi. Si Akai.
nakakadalawang hurricane dance na siya na maganda. And yung hurricane dance niya, hindi panguli ng dalawa, tatlo eh.
Yes, bawal
Laging
isa lang. Bawal isa lang.
Ay, bawal dalawa, laging isa.
Bawal dalawa. Dapat
Oo.
kahit sino actually, kahit sino makita nila, tinatara ng
Oo.
kagad ni Yawi. And it goes to show na alam din kasi ng NXP na kapag naka--1 sila sa Omega Esports, it does give them the favorable position.
Yeah.
Tulad ito, kapag kulang sa numbers ng Omega Esports, they fight. Oh my goodness.
Oo, pero masyadong malalim doon para kay H2O. Maganda position ngayon ng side ng OMG. Renny J babalik dito. James nandito pa rin. Pero sino masya-shutdown dito? That is the Kadita. Oh no! Nakay Toshi ang camera. Bakit pa di nyo ako pinag-uusapan? Ako ang Esmeralda at hindi ako napapatay. Hajizi ngayon. Pulado. Pero sabi ni Toshi, eto na.
Ako na.
Iwag natin ang tela. Naku, umikot din si Yawi. Sabi niya ako din may paikot-ikot. Pero sabi ni Toshi dito, pindot-pindot lang ng second skill. First skill,
Renny J
second
dance.
skill lang.
Renny J dance.
Sabi naman dito ni Curtisi, ako din. Ako marami ako pinipindot. Pero sabi ni Toshi, isa lang ang pipindutin ko. Second skill lang. Toshi, ladies and gentlemen, MVP kanina, the silent assassin for OMG. Inubos yung 4.
Oo, grabe. Sabi ni Toshi, alam nyo, kung kayo live sumasayaw, ako kay Esperada ako sasayaw. Sasayawan ko yung 4. Toshi, again, these kinds of players, alam nila yung limit ng heroes. And nakita niya kanina, sabi niya, Akay lang pala, tsaka Akay lang pala, tsaka Kapahito. Wala kayong gagawin sa akin.
Grabe, tsaka binibit niya yung Rough Waves eh. Yung
Oo.
Ocean's Oddity, hindi mo kagad
Magamit.
mapapaangat eh.
Oo.
Oo, yung Esmeralda kasi mabilis dahil doon sa Cross Moon Shield eh.
Yes. Actually, hindi lang second skill yung pinipindot, pati first skill.
Pati first
Pero,
skill.
ang
Oo.
maganda kasi doon is, yun lang yung kailangan yung gawin.
Yun nga
Basic
eh.
lang.
Kaya favorite ka ni Esmeralda eh.
Sayaw-sayaw lang eh.
Oo,
no?
sayaw-sayaw ka lang eh. Hindi natin napapansin si Toshi.
Hit!
Look at this. Toshi, pumasok dito yung kanyang ultimate. Pero look at this.
Look at
Kumaharap siya sa
Toshi.
4. Kumaharap siya sa 4 dito.
Men,
And ganun siya katapang ngayon. Ganun ka-confident si Toshi, pare.
alam mo, Manjin, feeling ko ang comms ng Omega Esports ngayon ganito. Sinasabi lang ni Toshi, pre, walang damage, pre.
Oo nga
Pre,
eh.
walang damage, pre.
Grabe, etong Esmeralda, ilang beses na na-nerf to. Kung ito yung old school Esmeralda, ilang beses natin nakita na pumuti itong buhay
Oo.
ni Toshi. And laging nasa half health. Kapag nasa half health kasi may threshold na eh.
Yep.
Hindi na hindi na madadagdagan. Pero look at this ha, tumapla nadala na yung pera ni Toshi kay Hajizi. Yes, si H2 pinakamayaman ngayon, but I think NXP, what they need to do right now is to target the Esmeralda. Kailangan nila mapitas.
One big problem that they have is, yun na nga ang kailangan nilang gawin is, oh my goodness, na-force out! Yung ultimate ni Ling! And now, the chance to take out the Esmeralda is finally gone. So, Omega Esports, they can actually fight this one out, pero RNG going outside the base.
Oh no, alam na to ng side ng OMG and NXP, they're falling apart. 44 seconds down si Rene J dito. OMG just showing to us kung bakit sila ang representatives ng Pilipinas sa M2. And here we go. Zaman Force para dito kay Kurt Easy. Napakagandang napa para kay James dito. Pero look at this, Kurt Easy dancing with the stars. Dancing the night away.
Yan si
Kurt Easy
Toshi.
mawawala ngayon. Toshi nandito na naman. Naku po. Hindi pa rin siya talaga
Exort!
damage dito pare. Exort na magiging may target dito. Napagandang winter truncheon para kay Hayes. Pero sabi ni GC, tapusin na natin ang gera. It's time to
Oh
end it.
my goodness!
2-0 Omega defeating NXP and staying on top.
Wow, Manjin, I thought this series would have been really favorable for NXP because of their past showing, but Omega Esports still showed us na world contenders kami.
World contenders kami. Ano ba naman kayo?
Relax lang.
And then I think, sabi ng yung game na yon, that was a free game for the Esmeralda. Sobrang chill ng side ng Omega doon. Kaya yung ating winning moment na yon is brought to us by Head and Shoulders. Put your game face on and finally say goodbye to those awkward #HAGG moments thanks to Head and Shoulders. 100% dandruff free and itch free. Now, mas mabango pa. Midnight free Esmeralda game once again for OMG.
Alam mo, ang story kasi nitong series na to, if Omega Esports have their technicalities and mechanics intact, they'll always win out even against the top teams. And yung nangyari kasi kanina, even though may lapses last week, no, nasabi ko kanina to, parang si Dale pa rin yung nagda-draft sa Omega Esports. So they found what they were lacking last week. Nandiyan na yung draft, solid na yung laro, it all just boils down to in-game execution. Pero alam natin, Omega Esports, they have that already.
And parang naglaro lang tayo ng papel, gunting at bato kung saan nag-turn around. Napaka-intense ang MPL na to. Di natin malaman kung sino ba pinakamalakas, but it's Omega on top. Pasa na natin sa ating analyst na si Wolf.
Thanks so much, casters. What a wonderful comeback para sa Omega. Hindi naman sa mismong game, but here, dito sa ating liga. My name is Wolf, your analyst, and let's talk about that series, that 2-0 victory mula sa Omega. The following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Mga kaibigan, ang masasabi kong naging approach ng NXP ay primal ba? Or what does it mean na primal ba yung approach ng NXP? Well, napakasimple lang eh. Parang yung NXP, ang kanilang inisip ay manalo sa mga clash. That's what I felt in that particular draft dun sa game number 2. Kasi parang ang ginawa ng Omega, kina-counter nila or sinasagot nila bawat matchup na pinapakita sa kanila ng NXP. For example, Pakito first. NXP, anong sagot ng Omega? It's going to be Sylvana and Esmeralda. Dalawang hero na hindi namomblema sa Pakito. At actually, sila pa yung nakaka-counter sa Pakito if you think about it. Now, yung NXP, nag-Ling bigla. Ang naging sagot nga lang ng Omega, okay, pigilan natin yung pagka-farm ng Ling, guluhin natin sa jungle using this Natalia. And nakakagulat ng NXP ay hinaya ng Natalia up to this point. Even when it's not the strongest hero anymore, ganun pa rin yung nagiging impact niya. Now, the Harith and the Yisun Shin made a lot of sense kasi yung Omega, hindi na sila nag-focus dun sa pag-farm dun sa jungle. Although GC had a wonderful game, kahit nahirapan siya, yung fact na ang kanilang pinofocus dito is the Harith, yun yung hindi nasagot ng NXP. Although I want to say, NXP, ang ganda nung Kadita and Akai pick, it all made sense in the end. Kadita would have been great. However, kinulang nga sila dun sa late game kasi nag-focus sila masyado dun sa team fight, pero nung napil na sila ng side ng Omega, dun na sila nayari. The following post-game statistics are brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Makikita natin dun sa mismong draft na parang hindi naman siya kinokontra talaga pero sinasagot ng Omega bawat i-present ng NXP one after another, pero yung NXP more on sa clash. Makikita natin sa highlights kung gaano nga lang nahirapan ang side ng NXP sa pag-execute ng kanilang team fight-based draft dahil sa macro, sa mas magandang macro and micro understanding ng Omega. These game highlights are brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Makikita natin na kung usapang objectives ay lalamang ang Omega dahil sineset up muna nila yung sarili nila sa mas magandang chance na makakuha ng turtles and turrets. Makikita natin yung punishment ng Omega din ay mas maganda. I wanna say though, makikita natin yung NXP eventually na mas lumamang sa mga team fights, lalo na pag na-combo nila yung Akai, yung Kadita, yung pagpitas din nila, maganda rin kasi biglang mamumulis na lang or mag-clean up ko na lang si Ling eventually. But when it comes to matchups like this one, parang doon nalulugi yung NXP. One after another. Kunwari yung Benedetta versus the Harith, Harith will win it in the lane, tapos biglang mananalo eventually pag pero pag na-chain stun naman at na-punish ng NXP, doon sila mas malakas. However, ang gagawin ng Omega, hintayin lang nilang magkamali yung NXP just like in the previous game. Kasi kung isipin, merong mga matchup victories ang Omega. When it comes to just like yung Yi Sun Shin, kapag naipit siya, obviously, doon sila malulugi. Pero kung magkakahiwala yung mga members ng NXP, pwede pang manalo yung Omega sa mga team fights. What I want to say, team fights like what we're seeing right now, it will favor NXP no matter what. Dahil napaka-simple lang ng rule. Kaya nga primal yung sabi ko sa draft ng NXP. More stuns, more CC, more chances of winning the game. At yun yung basically idea dito ng NXP. At kung iisipin natin ng maigi, maybe make sense naman yun. However, kapag hindi mo na chain yung mga stunts mo, like in this one, kung saan napitas na si Ling, tapos si Yawi had a 1,000-pounder away, tapos naipit si Kadita dun sa gitna ng laban, dun talaga malaki ang pagkalugi ng NXP. Pag hindi nila nagagamit yung chain stunts or AoE damage nila ng sabay-sabay, or basically, napaka-simpleng terms, pag hindi sila tumimfight laban sa Omega, doon sila nalugi. Kasi kung matchup lang ang usapan, lalamang talaga ang Omega dyan. Another MVP performance, a silent assassin ang tawag ng mga casters natin dito kay Toshi. Silent MVP ang tawag rin sa kanya with a 6-1-4 performance. The MVP of the game was brought to you by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Break through your own limits, rise above, and be free to gain great with free games for all. 42,000 damage grab again. Wala kay Toshi, but more than anything else, siya na naman yung space creator for you. Ang talagang MVP na performance na masasabi ko nga lang mula kay Toshi, kaya siguro siya yung napili dito, ay yung fact na hindi siya namamatay. Hindi ganun kadali ang Esmeralda sa laban na to. In fact, this is a second pick Esmeralda, which means na may chance ang NXT na makontra siya. And medyo sinasagot nila yan. Pero si Toshi played safe, played smartly, at katulad nga na sinasabi natin sa Omega, fundamental ang kanilang approach. That has been my take on this particular series. Ang analysis ko sa game number 2, ibabalik na natin sa ating mga casters.
Maraming salamat sa napakagandang analysis, Wolf. And yes, tama siya, kaibigang Midnight. Itong MPL na to ay talagang hindi na natin masabi. Napakainit. Final thoughts on this one?
Alam mo, tama yung sinabi ni Wolf kanina, no? Medyo primal din kasi yung draft ng NXP. And knowing them, it's their comfort zone. Medyo primal din talaga yung approach ng NXP. But don't get me wrong, they both had good drafts, no? Both of the teams had perfect drafts on game number 1, game number 2. Actually, di naman perfect. Pero considering the situation, they drafted accordingly. But when you match two teams that have good drafts, good mechanics, pero there's a team that is lamang, no? Medyo konyo. Lamang sa methodical approach. The methodical system would always win out.
Yeah, I think heavily relying pa rin talaga dito ang NXP pagdating sa kanilang mechanical prowess. Pero again, ito yung veteran movement sa sinasabi natin.
Yes.
Hindi lang basta-basta makaka-outplay ka eh. Kaya mo pa rin talagang pumalagin. Midnight, looking at the situation, ikaw, seeing all of the teams, anong say mo?
Feeling ko, Omega does still belong on top 4.
Definitely. And of course, MPL Philippines Season 7 is presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Parehas 2-0 ang ating nakita para sa ikalawang linggo, day 1 ng MPL Philippines. Again, dito lang nagpapatunay na itong mga teams na to ay pare-parehas at tabla-tabla. Midnight, hindi ko na masabi ngayon kung sino ba
Ako din,
pinakamalakas.
hindi na.
Oo.
Huwag na tayo mag-predict,
Huwag
huwag na
na.
tayo gumawa ng power rankings. Kasi lahat yan, tapon.
Talagang nasa era na tayo ng ML na lahat na ay kaya maging champion. Bumawi actually ang Omega laban sa slump na meron sila last week. And anong storyline ngayon sa NXT? Maingay na naman kaya ang social media.
Feeling ko, maingay pa rin, pero mas lalo sila mag-ingay kasi kaya na nilang pumalag.
Pumapalag na nga talaga lahat dito sa MPL. Ako po si Manjin Valdas. Kasama ko din si Midnight. Atin na pong ibato ngayon sa ating mga panelist.
You're still watching MPL Philippines Season 7, presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Nakasali na ba kayo sa ating mythical raffle draw? Mythical din ba ang inyong knowledge pagdating sa MPL at sa Mobile Legends? Bang bang! Kung kayo ay sa tingin nyo magaling na magaling, sumali na kayo sa ating quiz. I-scan lamang ang QR code na nakikita nyo sa inyong mga screens para manalo ng mga papremyo mula sa Mobile Legends. Susubukan nyo inyong galing pagdating sa pagsagot ng aming mga katanungan. Last time, meron tayong over 87,000 na sumali at 10 doon nanalo ng mga in-game prizes. Hindi lang yan. Meron din tayong lucky number draw para sa mga suswerte. Kung ang ending ng last 2 digits nyo ay 07 or 22 or 32 or 54, 59, 77, 87, 88 or 95, the first 3,000 mananalo ng Elite Skin, Epic Skin, Diamonds. Saktong-sakto yan, lalo na end of the month na. Syempre, gusto nyo i-renew yung mga Starlight nyo. Kaya sumali na kayo, iscan lamang ang QR code para manalo ng mga papremyo. Ito, ang labanan ngayon, sobrang mainit. Nanalo ang Blacklist at ang Omega na 2-0 nila ang kanilang mga kalaban. Blacklist International, nakascore tayo today ng 3 puntos na nagawa nila. Pati na rin ang Omega Esports dahil natalo nila na 2-0 din nila ang Nxp Esports.
I'm super proud of Omega Esports' recovery. And I don't know, this brings up a question for next play. Binigla lang ba talaga nila yung Bren last weekend?
Yeah. And what I felt watching next play here was that parang nawala yung urgency nila na meron sila last week. Maybe it's because, of course, alam natin yung rivalry ng next play at Bren Esports. But now against Omega, they played a little bit more, hindi naman sa relax, but kulang yung apoy doon. And mas nakita yung apoy na hinatan natin sa Omega, which of course, they really wanted to get those 3 points para masabi na, guys, okay pa kami, we're ready for this, and we still deserve to be here. So, well-deserved 3 points for Omega.
May mga koponan na nag-step up. Kaya dapat talaga tingnan natin ito ang current standings ng Group A at Group B. For Group A, naunguna ngayon ang Aura, susunod siya ng Onyx, Work, Brand, at hindi pa natin nakikita maglaro ang Signal. Para naman sa Group B, nanalo ang Blacklist today. So sila ngayon ang nangunguna sa ating current team standings with 5 points. Susunod dyan ang NXP with 4 points, Exe, Omega, at LPE. Kaya dapat subaybayan natin every game day dahil nagbabago talaga ang kapalaran ng mga koponan. Everyone is showing something different every game day. May mga surprise ba tayong mga nakita ngayong araw na to?
Already, kakatapos pa lang ng day 1 ng week 2 dito sa MPL. And I can say, right, before the season started, ang sinasabi natin, uy, Group A, yan yung group of death. Pero tingnan natin ngayon, ang lalakas na nasa Group B.
Yeah.
Nakatakot sobra ang Blacklist International, lalo na 2-0 nila ang execration na ang dami nagsasabi sa social media. Alam nyo na yung joke, di ba? Alam nyo na yung joke na parang hindi yata natulog si KLVJ sa tamang kama.
Yeah, other than that, it's another surprising weekend para sa MPL. Kung week 1 natin full of surprises, this week rin full of surprises. Well, of course, for this first day, so excited pa ako mas makita to be surprised pa sa day 2 and day 3 natin for this week.
Maraming the moves ang naganap ngayong Biyernes. Kaya silipin na natin ang ating top 5 plays of the day.
This first moment here is a moment wherein nakita natin na parang, uy, ang ganda ng ginagawa ng Omega pero mas maganda pa rin yung highlight plays ng NXP.
Yeah, and now for this play here, I believe this was a turnaround for Nxp na Omega medyo nag-overstretch sila, so then they were able to make the most out of that. But then nope, Kurt Easy showing up, able to turn it around as well.
To be fair, NXP makes great highlights. This one is from our first series wherein Kelra came in very, very well, but I guess it just wasn't enough. Parang nanalo pa rin dito ang Blacklist despite this triple kill on that Alice.
Yeah, and now for the second play, and you're seeing here the aggression, the feeling. And James barely able to get away, the stun, and of course, throwing blood out, highlight, well deserved.
And last but not least, this is from the first series. Ang lalim dito ni Edward. Dito niya yata nakuha yung MVP niya nung game na ito para dun sa series. Kahit gustong habulin dito ng Exe, kulang pa rin.
Bukas, Sabado, ito ang ating masasaksihan. Ora, kalaban nila ang ating defending champs na wala pang panalo, Bren Esports. Susunod dyan sa 6 p.m. Blacklist International may 2 panalo na. Kakalabanin nila ang LPE na may 1 panalo. So tomorrow will be interesting, kaya dapat tumutok lang kayo 4:00 ang umpisa ng ating labanan. How interesting is tomorrow's matchup?
Super exciting. The second series especially, Blacklist and LPE parehong undefeated.
And meanwhile, for Bren Esports, this is a must-win para sa kanila if they want to find any glimpse or any hold of momentum for this season. Pero mahirap. It's aura, the flexibility is there. They've been practicing and they've been competing far longer. Tanong ko for Bren Esports, were you guys able to practice enough this season? Kasi aura ang kalaban niya, and aura are a scary team. Top of the group, sa Group A.
Ang sa akin is, si Omega, nakabawi na eh. Di ba? Pinaghiganti nila yung Bessie nila. Ngayon yung Bessie, si Bren, may bawi na ba?
So dito nagtatapos ang ating coverage for today. Tapos na ang rambulan sa ating 4th day ng coverage. Pero bukas, 5th day, samahan niyo ulit kami 4:00. Pero syempre, may mga usapan din tayo 3:30 para sa ating pre-show. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. On behalf of Leo, Reptar, ang ating mga anchors and analysts, at syempre, ang mga dedicated production team. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa pagtutok sa ika-4 ng araw ng ating MPL Philippines Season 7. MPL Philippines Season 7 is presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Free to game great with Smart, free games for all. Ingat po kayong lahat. Once again, ako po si Mara Aquino. Keep it good vibes. Kita-kits bukas.
Welcome to the Giga Life. Your passions, your stories, your life. Simplified with just one app. This is the future. The Giga Life in just one tap. Experience more Giga moments when you make the smart choice. With the Philippines' fastest mobile data network.